Bear River Live welcomes you to this presentation of Bear River Sports.
Doesn't waste any time popping this one, and Amy, it's gone.
Oh, I would.
Sanchez with the diving catch out and run.
Great save.
Oh, Bergen driving inside. There's a shot.
Bear River Live welcomes you to this presentation of Bear River Sports.
Doesn't waste any time popping this one, and Amy, it's gone.
Oh, I would.
Sanchez with the diving catch out and run.
Great save.
Oh, Bergen driving inside. There's a shot and over the middle. Fantastic with a shot from distance. Off the blockers. Again up. Close to the net and sent right back. Welcome into the second game of the second day here at Spanish Fork for the 4A State Softball State Championship. This game will lead to the state championship game. Here on the other bracket, you've got Desert Hills and Westfield. Right here, you got Bear River taking on Ridgeline on the first pitch in from Kate Wilson, the first pitch strike. Caitlin Wilson, a junior for Bear River, 166 innings pitched, 274 strikeouts, 47 walks, 42 earned runs, 95 hits. Going outside for this one. It'll be a ball one. Evens count up at 1. Here in the top of the first. Again, this is the fourth meeting here between Bear River and Ridgeline this season. Both coming from Region 11. This one popped up, and Lucy Roach will come to get out number 1.
After Kylie Jorgensen's going to be number 13, Brielle Gardner.
Was one with the first pitch, and this one comes across the plate called ball. No, delayed called strike. Another first pitch strike coming here from Wilson. Oh, on the count, 1 out, nobody on. Gardner waiting on another pitch here from Wilson. This one going outside here for ball 1. Again, we've seen Payson get eliminated. And now Cedar down to the final 4. Semi-final round. Winner goes to BYU tomorrow. This one, foul. Runner will come back behind on the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wilson readies another delivery. Gardner wants it, reaches, and that'll be the first Frank Maskadoo strikeout here for Kate Wilson. And out number 2. Here in the top of the first. One more look at this on the CNR replay. We go now to Ane Wallace in the box here for Ridgeline. Taking on an outside pitch here for ball 1. And a true double elimination, Bear River will have to be beaten twice.
Right, so this is a big game for both teams. Ridgeline loses, their season is over. Bear River loses, we're going to go again.
Swing and a miss. They're on a. Ties the count up at 1. And your defending 4A state champs trying to repeat. Bear River, the region champions, trying to continue on, finish their goal, reaching state. This one outside, 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, nobody on. And on a future Texas Longhorn. Waits for another pitcher from Wallace. She's committed to go to Slick. Again, a junior here in the circle. On a fouls this one back. Wilson now will deliver the 2-2 pitch. Going outside. So a full count, first one of the ball game. There for Wilson.
Clean bases, 2 outs. Ani just trying to get something started.
The pitch will get on a chasing, and another primary Skidoo strikeout. Number 2 here for Cade Wilson. And the Riverhawks go down in order.
Right, that's a great start for the Bear River Bears. They're trying to get the momentum, and so far so good.
Ridgeline unable to take the 0 off the scoreboard. We'll see if Bear River can as they're due up next here in the bottom half of inning number 1 in the 4A State Softball State Tournament. Here at Spanish Fork, we're in the semi-final round.
Meet the dedicated veterinarians at Bear River Animal Hospital. Whether you have small or large animals, they can provide high-quality, customized vet services, including exams, vaccinations, surgery, dentistry, x-rays, and ultrasound. Make an appointment at 435-257-7455. Miller Medical is holding their 3rd annual anniversary celebration this month. The coloring contest is going on now for kids 0 to 5 and 6 to 10 for a chance to win prizes. An art contest will also take place for youth. Those winners will have their work professionally framed and displayed at the clinic. Stop by the clinic to have your name entered into their raffle. During the week of May 19th through 23rd, swing on by for a free treat and drink.
Bottom half of inning number 1. Brielle Gardner in the circle here for Ridgeline, and if we keep suit, she'll throw 1 pitch and then be subbed out.
Yep, they've done that all day today.
Now pitch that one out. We'll see who the substitution is. That he will go back to number 22.
Yes, she has seemed like she's come in every time. So number 22, Avery Lamont, freshman.
Similar situation last time they played here in the first day of the tournament, or at least the bracket play. And similar to Ridgeline, playing pace, and just the game before this one.
Right, where Avery did start, well, she had her 1 pitch throw, but then Avery did start for an inning, and then Kendall E. Jensen went ahead and finished that game.
Let's see how much gas is still left in the tank here for Ridgeline. Didn't go 7 innings, but it went longer. It went longer than than a game
Couple
really
innings
should.
and a rest. Couple innings and a rest.
After all the weather delays, we'll start off with Aubrey Fry here for Bear River.
Yes, Aubrey, senior center fielder.
Batting .427. Take on the first pitch. I was on here for ball 1. So Bear River is oh yeah, ball 2. And it throws me off every time they suffer after 1 pitch. So yeah, 2-0 count. And a little poke out there in left center. Was Aubrey Fry on first. Again, remind you the tree is in the way down that first base line. So everything's got to be played in the middle.
Right, it's a great hit by Aubrey, just up and over the infield, that left center gap. So Bears starting off with the runner on first. Next up is freshman third baseman Sammy Tyre.
Batting a .474. As a collective, Bear River batting average is .358.
Solid.
Shows bunt, fouls this one back though. Tyre will start off behind the count. 0-1. We're at Avery Lamont. Avery with the 0-1. Sending in out of the zone here for ball 1 to even the count up. No outs. Aubrey Fry on first. On deck, Bella Douglas. Now off speed, out of the zone. Sammy Tyre.
Yeah, she come in late in the season after injured Molly Canfield on third. Sammy's done a nice job filling in for her.
Good bunt down the third baseline. Fry will get to second easily. They get the out at first though. Tyre will be set down, out number 1. But first base open. And Bella Douglas stepping up next here for Bear River.
Right, Sammy does a great job just laying that down, getting her job done.
So future Purdue Boilermaker commit.
Yeah, that's number 12, Bella Douglas.
That was the first one off. Straightens this one out center field, and it is 2-run shot. Bear River will score first.
Right, I think she knew that as soon as she connected that was going. Her goal at the beginning of the season was to get, I think, 10 home runs.
She said 10.
And she had that. And
she hit that in about
in
5
a few
games.
games.
Yeah, 5 games after that, she did.
Yeah, enough that we said, are you going to change goals or are you going to extend that one? And
I think this is the first one here in the bracket play, correct?
Yes.
So Douglas makes this a 2-0 ball game with the 2-run shot over center field.
Right, that was just a beautiful hit.
And just like that, a pitching change coming up here for Ridgeline. Bringing back out number 34.
Yeah, looks like Jersey's back. Or
Kendall
excuse me, Kendall Jensen. Wrong Jensen. Sorry, Jersey.
She's probably warmed up from just playing pacing,
right.
So she's
She came
ready
off,
to rock and roll.
4 innings, I think. 3 innings.
Mm-hmm. A couple warm-up pitches for her. We'd like to thank our sponsors for supporting us all season long. We've already had a Golden Spike Power Sports home run here by Bella Douglas. Looking for a Golden Spike Power Sports web jam, which Bella Douglas gave that to us yesterday on a Superman catch out there in shortstop.
Yes, that was a great effort. Just trying to fill that gap, and she does a great job at that.
And of course, Frank Skidoo for your strikeout sponsors. New Course Steel for your steel sponsors. Again, thanks to them and all the many in the partnership here with KSL Sports. Giving love to UCCU Credit Union as well. I want to bring you the coverage here for the 4A State Softball Tournament and Championship there at BYU.
Next in the box for Bear River is senior second baseman number 4, Lucy Roach. Lucy has come up with a lot of really timely hits the last couple games.
Kennedy Lee will start off with an off-speed outside, ball 1. This one going to be hit foul territory, and nobody can get to that one. A long strike 1 here for Lucy. And Central Arizona commit.
Yes. Exciting for her that she also will be able to continue playing.
High pitch. Here for ball 1.
Right, Lucy's been behind the plate for years, so then they moved her out to second base.
Gets this one on the end of the bat into the gap. Solid single here for Lucy Roach. Only 1 out. 1 back on here for Bear River.
Right, that's a great spot. Her senior night put a dent in the scoreboard.
Yeah, it did.
I think that's a fun memory. Next up after Roach is first baseman Marley Tisdale.
Sophomore batting .283. It's on the injured list last year. Taken outside here for a ball.
So 1 runner on, no outs. Bears starting off inning number 1 pretty strong.
Off speed again outside. Tisdale ahead in the count, 2-0. Jensen tries to get back into this one. Ready's another delivery. This one popped up and back at us. It'll be out of play. Now a 2-1 count. Only 1 out. Lucy Roach on first. Jensen readies another delivery. Swung on a miss. Evens the count up at 2. Jensen with the pitch, swung on and missed, and that'll be the first punch out here for Jensen. And Frank Skidoo strikeout for out number 2. Still 1 on here for Bear River. One more look at the punch out.
Right, just a lot of movement on that ball. Really nice pitch. Next up for the Bears is right fielder, senior number 2, Kendall Archibald.
Senior batting .288. Archibald takes the first pitch.
So now with 2 outs, 1 runner on. Kendall's going to try and keep things going for the Bears.
Taking again, that one a strike. 1-1 count. Straight ball lands on the field. Then you got Desert Hills, Westfield on the other side. Number 2, number 3 going at it. This is number 1, number 9. Archibald will return the favors. This one's fouled. Back out of play.
Yeah, Archibald doing good, coming up with some pretty big catches. Out in right, center right area this year.
The 1-2 here from Jensen. Straightened out, and it looks like everything's going over right there in that spot.
I was going to say, that's the Bears' favorite place to be right now. So she'll push Lucy Roach over to second. Archibald standing on 1. Bears with 2-out rally.
Look at the poke, and we're left center again. It's kind of no man's land. I guess center left.
Next up for the Bears is number 10, London Gamble. She is a freshman, kind of worked her way into the Bears lineup.
That's a 328. Pops this one up, and that one's not going to get there. It'll be caught here by the shortstop, Kelly Jorgensen, and that will do it here for the first inning. But Bears jump up ahead early, 2-0 lead here in the 4A State softball tournament. We're in the semifinal round. Winner goes to BYU. Loser goes home. We'll be right back.
Central Milling is personally invested in the quality of their products and their relationships with customers and suppliers. They are also a proud supporter of high school sports.
For 20 years, Valley View Granite has offered our local community the best quality and service for their home countertops. With the addition of Marble Ventures in Ogden, Utah, our team is now able to offer the same reliable and dependable service for their showers, tub surrounds, and more. With locations from Sandy to Idaho Falls, we offer the best value without sacrificing quality for your build or remodel. Come in and see us today. Valley View Granite, enhancing places people gather.
Kent's is your one-stop shop for fresh produce, bakery items, deli, and meat. Stop by today for fast, friendly service.
Welcome back here to Spanish Fork. After one inning of play, Bear River 2, Ridgeline 0, trying to match. Here in the top of the second.
Right, the Riverhawks are going to start off with center fielder number 24, Ava Hess. Ava's moved into the 4-hole for this game.
Caitlin Wilson still in the circle here for Bear River. Swing and miss here on the first one. Or a tip foul. Either way, it'll be strike one as Wilson pulls an early lead here on the count.
Ava's one of the many juniors on the Ridgeline team.
Seems like we've been saying her name for a while now. It's hard to believe just a junior.
Right. She also stands out in the field by Ava Butters.
There's a slap goes up and over Roach. Runner on first here for Ridgeline in the bottom half of inning number, or top of the inning number 2.
Right, that's just a nice solid hit. Up and over Lucy's mitt. Travels out into the field, but good start for the Riverhawks. So after her is, as we talked about earlier, number 1, Ava Butters.
Steps into the box with no outs. 1 on. Outside runner's gonna go. The throw not in time.
So yes, good hustle by Hess.
That'll be your new course steal.
Right, Butter steps back into the box.
Foul this one back. One ball, one strike. Shows bunt. Send back over to Wilson. I'll get the out over there at first. Advances Hess all the way over to third, though. I'm going to look at it here on the CNR replay.
Right, she does a good job squaring up. Just lays that bunt down beautifully. Kind of lose it in the trees there, but nice throw coming from Wilson. And Hess waiting on third. Next for Ridgeline is number 4, Kennedy Dalkey.
Another bunt. That's going to score a run here for Bear River, and will put Dalkey on first. I'm sure a speed up runner will come in for her. Ridgeline's on the board.
Right, another good bunt, just right up the middle. Kate's able to stop it, but can't get a good hold of it. So Dalkey is safe, and Hess crosses the plate. Next up for Ridgeline is number 25, Olivia Nielsen, also known as Lou. One of the 2 seniors for Ridgeline. So 1 out, 1 on.
This one fouled out of play. So small ball working a little early here for Ridgeline. Got 1 run in.
I think bunting is just so underrated. You got to mix the game up.
There's another one, but this one pops up, and Aoki will get out number 2.
So 2 outs, 1 runner on. And next up for the Riverhawks is number 12, Jersey Jensen. Jersey hanging out on left field.
Still runner on first for Ridgeline. Trying a 2-out rally. This will be the go-ahead run. Miss Jersey Jensen. Swinging a miss here on the first one. right down the middle. Trying to catch back up to that one's Jensen and falls behind in the count. 0-2. Wilson with the 0-2. And a Frank Mascadoo strikeout. Leaves one stranded for Ridgeline, but able to knock the goose egg off the scoreboard. Making it a one-run game as we move to the bottom half of inning number 2 here in the 4A State Softball Semifinals. We'll be right back.
Be a smart cookie and head on over to Tree Mountain's Twisted Sugar. They even cater events with options for soda bar, mini cookies, mini brownies, and pretzels. Let Twisted Sugar help you get your caffeine fix and cater to that sweet tooth. Monica Clevenger is the locally licensed realtor and notary public. She's passionate about helping people navigate the real estate market. As a longtime resident, she understands the unique charm and opportunities Box Elder County offers. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, her goal is to make your real estate experience smooth and enjoyable.
Bottom half of inning number 2. Here between Ridgeline, Bear River. Bears with a 1-run lead.
And they're going to start off with catcher number 13, Ali Aoki.
Sends a foul down the first base line.
Ali, a junior for the Bears. Her and Kate have been longtime partners.
Kendi Lee Jensen still in the circle here for Bear River after taking over last inning. Goes outside with that one, evens the count up at 1. Yeah, Ridgeline had 2 pitching changes in 1 inning. That one in there for strike 2. Jensen ahead in the count 1-2. Jensen with the pitch. Taking again, this one outside.
Yeah, looks like she's trying to go for that same spot.
I say outside, it's probably low. It looks still like it was painting that line. Aoki likes this one, pops this one up, and everybody getting called off, and it's gonna drop. Ridgeline have it all the way surrounded. Good effort there by Ava Butters coming in. Had the line on it.
Right, well, her and Hess and Hollinsworth drops back there. Yep, Butters calls her off, not able to make the catch.
I believe London Hardy takes over on first as a speed-up runner here for Ali Aoki. No outs, 1 runner on here for Bear River. We go now to Boston Lish.
Yep, one of the 5 seniors Bear River has this year. She's been playing left field.
That's a 260, but goes for the bunt this time. That one gets past. That is a strike. Throw down to first, not in time.
So Bears with 1 on, no out. Bottom of the 2nd inning.
Another bunt. Honey Wallace scoops this one up. They'll get out number 1 here on first. But moves Hardy over to second.
Right, that was a great bunt. She did her job. That's what it's all about. Getting Hardy now over to second base, getting her in better position. That also brings the Bears back to the top of their lineup with number 25, Aubrey Fry. And Aubrey starting off with just a single out in Bear territory out there,
Yeah.
where the Bears are liking to hit today.
Not a lot of speed, but it's out of the zone here. Oh, called strike. Jansen right down Broadway that time, but we'll miss. Low or high, it's hard to tell from this angle. Evens count of 1. 1 out, 1 on. And this one goes into the gap.
Right, not much different than where she was first time around. A nice spot.
Well, that hit, it puts runners on the corners. One more like the hit here by Aubrey Fry.
Yep, just up and over the infield. Just a little bit left of where she hit before. That moves Hardy over to third. And up next is freshman, third baseman number 20, Sammy Tyre. So only 1 out. Sammy, this is her second time up already. She had a sac bunt first time around.
Takes on an outside pitch, ball 1. Jensen with the 1-0. Still trying to paint that line. This one outside as well. 2-0 count. Aubrey Fry on first. London Hardy on third here for Bear River. Kendi Leith slows it down. Foul ball. Sent on here by Tyre. Puts the first strike on her. 2-1 count.
Yeah, a little speed change there makes a lot of difference. So yeah, Jensen doing a great job just mixing it up.
Jensen now with the 2-1. Swung on and fouled. So with a couple fouls, evens the count up at 2. Jensen back ready for the delivery. Misses that one. Pushes the count full.
So again, Bears runners on the corner. 1 out. A full count here for Tyre.
Jensen with the payoff. Swung on hit. Jensen will get the out and the double play at first. Keeping the score right where we're at. 2-1 lead here for Bear River's Ridgeline. Able to keep them off home plate. Step aside and we go to the third inning. Still with the score 2-1 here for Bear River in the 4A State softball semifinals.
With over 60 years of experience and personalized service, Guild Mortgage is your key to home ownership in Box Elder County and beyond. Stop by or give us a call today. Guild Mortgage. Own what matters.
If you are in need of financial assistance, call Dusty Roach at Lincoln Financial. He and his friendly staff have the expertise you'll need.
Cache Valley Bank is dedicated to fostering local businesses, aiding financial growth, and building strong relationships. From personal to business banking, we are committed to helping you reach your financial goals. Cache Valley Bank, mountains await.
Think of Greer's Hardware for all your spring cleaning needs. Whether your project is inside or outside, they have you covered.
The Grill restaurant has plenty of options for the whole family. Check out their new menu items for a lunch date or dinner celebration. They have a lot of new products including entrees, sandwiches, rice bowls, and desserts. They even have additional sides to up your meal choices. Let the Grill help you plan what's for dinner.
Back at it here in the top of the third. Remember Spanish Fork. The original field we started the day on got trashed due to the weather, and so we move on to the complex just to the west of it. Continue on play. That's why the late start on a couple weather delays.
And Riverhawks are going to start with number 5, LZ Hollingsworth.
Taking a pitch outside the zone here for Cade Wilson, still in the circle here for Bear River.
Bear River has Marley Tisdale on first, Lucy Roach on second, Bella Douglas in the shortstop position, and Sammy Tyre at third.
Going inside. Wilson behind on the count 2-0. Here to Hollingsworth.
Also Boston Lish in left, Aubrey Fry in center, Kendall Archibald in right, Ali Aoki behind the plate, and Kate Wilson in the circle.
G ready's the 2-0 delivery. Hollingsworth takes again inside. Time call here by the Ohms. Not sure what that conversation was about.
Oh, just need a little pat on the back.
Home ump says 2-1. So we'll go with the ump's count as this one misses. Through on count. Wilson ready's the delivery. And this one will miss. First walk here for Wilson.
And that will put the Riverhawks back to the top of the lineup. So we have number 3, Kylie Jorgensen. Junior, shortstop.
Send this one foul. And the third baseline, hard hit though.
Right, great connection. Just have to push that over into into fair territory.
No outs and runner on first. Here in the top of the third.
Finally some sunshine out here.
Yeah. Been a long day of overcast. Good bunt here. Good movement here by the fielding. Tisdale gets it back over to Roach for out number 1. Jersey stands on second here for Ridgeline. Or Hollingsworth.
Next up for the Riverhawks is number 13, Bree Gardner.
Wilson readies the pitch. This one popped up high. And Aubrey Fry back behind the pole will catch that one. Quickly thrown in. Keeping the runner at second. 2 outs. Still with 1 on.
Right, Gardner under that just a little bit. Instead of pushing it up and out, it just goes up. And as you said, Fry doing a great job tracking, getting underneath. So 2 outs, 1 runner on second, and in the 3-hole is number 42, senior Ann Wallace.
Ane likes the first pitch, hits it out to right field, and Boston Lish will catch that one through the tree branches, as you see. Stranded 1 runner on.
We got to give the credit to Kendall Archibald out there in right.
Ah, Boston, you're on third. Correction, yes. Kendall Archibald getting the 3rd out. Still 2-1 ball game. Moving to the bottom half of inning number 3 when we come back.
For all your embroidery and screen printing needs, whether for business or just for fun, stop by Cover Up in Tremont or Brigham. At Cover Up, yeah, we can do that.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau agents have built relationships with you one conversation at a time. Let Kimberly Raydell and her team provide you with the best service for your home, auto, and life.
Bottom of the 3rd here in the semi round here in the bracket play. In between Bear River, Ridgeline. The history between these 2 schools.
Yeah, a lot of great games, a lot of good matchups, a lot of back and forth.
Usually this is the state championship matchup.
Right, yeah, we're like a day early.
It's a win or go home game. Bears in the lead 2-1. Jensen with a pitch, and they'll start us off with a hit by pitch. Bella Douglas will take her base.
Right, that's a quick way for Bella to get on. She did hit it out of the park last time around. So next up is senior second baseman, number 4, Lucy Roach.
Central Arizona commit.
Yeah, she will continue to play after this weekend.
High away ball 1 here from Jensen. That's what I want to know. She plays catcher, second baseman. Wonder what she'll play in the next level. Same with Ane. I mean, you can put these ladies anywhere.
Right. Very versatile. You hate to say utility, that just doesn't do them justice. But yeah, they can really play wherever needed.
That last pitch fouled off. Ties the count up at 1. Kendall Lee sends that one in there, foul ball on a bunt attempt. Here by Roach. Puts her behind 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right, she's able to connect. She just needs to be able to push that forward. So no outs. Bella quietly waiting behind the trees on first.
Jensen with the delivery goes outside. Evens the count back up. Bears in the lead 2-1 here in the bottom half of inning number 3.
All right, Lucy left stranded. Last inning, she's hoping to get on, get around.
Ooh, the off speed puts her down, and a Frank Mascadoo strikeout. Here for Jensen, her second.
So 1 out. Douglas still on first. Next up, number 16, Marley Tisdale.
Jensen sends this one outside. Here for ball 1.
Tisdale, sophomore, first baseman. She came in about mid-season.
Watches that one drop out of the zone. Here for another ball. Tisdale ahead 2-0 in the count. Kendi Lee readies another offering here in the circle. 1 out. Douglas on first. Pitch going to be a slow roller. We'll get the out at first on the routine play. Advance Douglas over to second. Now we'll see Kendall Archibald.
She came up with a timely hit first time around. Just kind of a shallow left center. Also made a nice catch out there in left field. Finished that last inning.
I'll correct you, and that's right field.
Excuse me. You can't get her in the right place.
The throw down, and it's going to get past. No, good recovery there. Here for Jorgensen. Keeping Douglas on second. Jensen now with a 1-0. Going back inside. That's a strike, though. A 1-1 count. Two outs. Here's a pitch, and this one pops straight up. Everybody looking into the sun except Jorgensen. Just runs in there, and we'll strand Bella Douglas on second. Keeping the score 2-1 after 3 innings. This is the 4A State Softball Tournament. Brought to you by KSL Sports and UCCU Credit Union. We'll be right back.
Golden Spike Power Sports is still family owned and operated, serving the Bear River community since 1947. We're here to take care of all your power sport needs, located right on Main Street. Come and check us out and experience the difference.
Let GBI help you get your project completed on time and on budget. If you're looking for work, join GBI's team for a great work environment, competitive pay, and benefits.
Mountain Valley Printing is your one-stop print shop. They print on all apparel, as well as photo prints, copies, canvases, metal prints, banners, and more. Check out their Bear River High School merch shop for amazing swag. They even have fundraising opportunities. Miller Medical is ready to care for clients with full services for family medical. Be sure to schedule your yearly checkup to help you find out where you stand with your health. They can even help with weight loss and hormone therapy. Let Miller Medical take care of all your healthcare needs.
3rd year anniversary going on at Miller Medical. Get in there and get entered into the raffle. Tons of great prizes. Coloring contest going on now. Let's go in there and get your pages. Win prizes there as well. So we played 3, and it's a 2-1 ball game. Bear River in the lead. But as we've seen, Ridgeline throughout at least this tournament, can come back in a quick manner.
Right, we're going to be playing all 7 innings. I think it will come down again to the last batter last time. And we have number 24, Ava Hess, junior center fielder.
Swing and a miss is on a rise ball here from Kate Wilson. Still in the circle here for Bear River.
Ava hit this one past Lucy Roach. Got herself on first time around.
She'll go that way this time. Lucy digs it out of the ground. Out number 1.
Following Ava Hess is number 1, Ava Butters. She laid down a sac bunt.
No one crosses the plate. In there for a first pitch strike. Wilson readies another delivery. 1 out, no on. Here's a pitch. High, ball 1. Evens it out. Both teams trying to punch their ticket to Gail Miller Field, BYU. Your side Thursday, Friday for the state tournament or state finals round of the tournament. Softly hit back, foul, bouncing off the fence.
Ava, one of the many juniors for Ridgeline. Clean bases, 1 out. Ava in the box with 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bounce this one back. Yeah, Ridgeline just hoping to reload next year. Of course, it's hard to replace an Ane Wallace.
Right, they just have 2 seniors with Wallace and Nielsen.
The first baseman.
Yeah, Bears have 5 seniors, so you'll see a big difference in their lineup.
This one high. Here for another ball from Wilson. A 2-2 count. 1 out, nobody on. A slow roller over the tire, a little bit of trouble with it, and the throw. Not in time.
Right, Sammy does a good job just kind of getting behind that ball, just can't pick it up cleanly. And with Butters' speed, she's safe on first. Butters will be followed by number 4, Kennedy Dalkey. She sits behind the plate for Ridgeline.
Shows bunt, pulls it back, brings it right back out, and a beautiful bunt. We'll move the runner over to second. Two outs now.
Tying run on second. Next up for Ridgeline is number 25, Lou Nielsen, one of the 2 seniors.
Yeah, we just talked about her. She'll be your go-ahead run. First pitch taken high for ball 1. Desert Hills in the lead 3-1 on the other field. Both of those teams, Desert Hills and Westfield, seeing who will go from the bottom bracket to the state championship round. This one found the way. Wilson readies the 1-1 delivery. And a swing and a miss here from Olivia. Both Wilson back ahead, 1-2 the count. Wilson with the pitch, swung on, fouled back to the chain link. The battle will continue here between Nelson and Wilson. Another 1-2 pitch coming in from Caitlin. High, runner's gonna go, the throw, and not make the tag.
Yeah, Butters with a lot of speed, able to get over, now threatening to score. 2 outs.
2 balls, 2 strikes is your count here at the plate. Nielsen fouls this one off again. It's like he says, the tying run. Standing on third with a lot of speed. Wilson with another 2-2. This one swung on deep out left field and caught by the center fielder, Aubrey Fry. That will strand the runner. Butters on third, keeping the score 2-1. Here in the 4th inning, that'll wrap us up for the top. We'll be back for the bottom half here of the 4A State softball playoffs.
Central Milling is the farmer, the miller, and the baker working to preserve American farmland for tomorrow while preserving the highest quality of flour and grains to the bakers of today. Select the best products for your family by using Central Milling Company.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs. Just complete an application on your phone or computer, or stop by any branch.
Your car carries you and those you love through the days and years. It deserves the best care you can give it. At Burt Brothers, we can help with that. We've been doing it better than anyone else since 1991, and we'll keep doing it to get you through all the important moments on life's roads. Because cars are more than how we get from here to there, they're how we get from there to here. Find your nearest store and discover special offers at burtbrothers.com.
Bottom of the 4th, Bear River in the lead, 2-1, but no lead safe. Quoting the words from Trevor Allen. We continue on here in the semifinal round. And a pretty pitch in there for strike 1.
This is freshman number 10, London Gamble.
Gamble will find a hole in the defense. That'll put her on first. Lead us off.
Right,
the bottom of the 4th.
That's a great start for the Bears. She popped it up last time. This time able to keep it on the ground, get it through the infield. Following Gamble is going to be our junior catcher, number 13, Allie Aoki. She also singled first time up.
Kenny Lee readies a pitch. Shows bunt, pulls it back outside of the zone here for the first ball.
Right, Ridgeline crashing in.
This one's sent down the line. Gonna be a good hit. Fair ball called. They get the ball in, but runner's already there. First and second. Still no outs. 2 on here for Bear River. Moving out here to Boston Lish.
Right, just a nice hard hit. So Bears 2 up, 2 on. Trying to get things started.
Speed up runner in for Ali Aoki. Again, London Hardy.
Next up, one of the many seniors for Bear River is number 3 left fielder Boston Lish. Boston laid down a sack bunt first time around.
And another one. This one will move the runners around. The out at first. Runners loaded up in scoring position here for Bear River. As the Riverhawks get the first out here on the bottom half of inning number 4. Top of the lineup here for Bear River, Aubrey Fry stepping back in.
Aubrey 2 for 2. She kind of likes that shallow left center area, and it's been good to her.
Jensen with a pitch, a little inside, and she'll pull this one foul out to the right. The long strike here against Aubrey Fry. We're back at it. Jensen readies another pitch. Sends it out to the left, but this one also lands foul.
Yeah, working both ends. Trying to keep the Riverhawks on their toes, going both ways.
With the 2 foul balls, Jensen heading the count 0-2. Getting runners on second and third. 1 out. Jensen with the pitch going outside. First ball here on the count. Nice little poke there, and that stays fair. Two runs come in as Bear River extends their lead 4-1, doubles them up. Standing on second, Aubrey Fry.
That was a nice shot. I mean, really close to the line, but stays on the correct side. And good running by the Bears. Gamble and Hardy both make it across. Double their score. So now with only 1 out, Aubrey Fry standing on second. We have number 20, Sammy Tyre.
Jensen with the pitch. This one hugs the inside. Called strike. Tyre takes again. This one out of the zone here for a ball. Evens the count up at 1. 1 out, 1 on. Again, Bear River Animal Hospital, 2 locations, taking over the Calls Nursery. There for your large animals. Pop out here to center field. Catching that one's Ava Hess.
Right, just a great connection. You know, just a nice clean hit. Comes right down the middle. Ava Hess is waiting for it. So 2 outs for the Bears. Stepping in the 3-hole is number 12, senior Bella Douglas. Bella with the home run and then hit.
No pitch out to her, but this one gets past. That'll advance the runner over to third. And they did that for in the first meeting here in the bracket play. They just pitched out to pitched out here to Douglas instead of just allowing her to walk. Just sending her. Goes inside. Outside, inside. Jensen behind on the count. 2-0. 2 outs. Now with Aubrey Fry standing on third. Time called.
Bella's had some really timely hits this season. Some walk-offs. Yeah, I was just trying to think if I could calculate them out a little bit.
Goes back to the outside pitch. Now we 3-0 count.
Yeah, that will be fun to watch her play for Purdue, and as you said, see where they decide to put her. We haven't talked to her enough to see if they've discussed that already.
And they will walk her on another outside pitch. Runners on the corners here for Bear River. Next up will be another senior, Lucy Roach here for Bear River.
Also come up with a lot of timely hits.
She's finished, well, both the games yesterday.
Yeah.
Finding the gap, hitting a runner in.
Yep, she started off with a single. Struck out next time around. So 1 for 2 at the plate.
Time called here by Roach. And was not awarded. So pitch in.
Yeah, she asked for it.
Steps out. So first pitch strike. And for Jensen. This one foul, just hits the end of the bat. Give her a bit of resets. Runners in the corners. Ooh, Lucy Roach behind on the count 0-2. Jensen with the throw, sent back, and Jorgensen almost making a play. They do get her out at second before the runner crosses the 4-1 lead here for Bear River will stand. Coach Tyre wants to plead her case. Ridgeline already off the field. It's a big out because it saves a run here for Ridgeline.
Right.
They will talk about it. Keeping it here in the bottom half of inning number 4. 4-1 lead here for Bear River. So we've called safe. Runner scores, called out. We'll go to the top of the 5th. Long discussion here. Got another look at this one here on our CR
Yeah, let's look at our replay.
They keep the call the same, so despite what we see, doesn't matter. It's a race to the plate. Ooh, it's close. It's close. They call her out. We'll have a 4-1 lead going into inning number 5 here in the 4A State Softball Tournament. Brought to you by KSL Sports, UCCU Credit Union, UHS 8A. Be right back.
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs. Just complete an application on your phone or computer, or stop by any branch.
Think of Greer's Hardware for all your spring cleaning needs. Whether your project is inside or outside, they have you covered.
I got the money, I got the show. You got that loving, I can't let go. So tell me, baby.
4-1 lead here for Bear River here in the top of the 5th inning. We're in the semi-final round.
Ridgeline's going to start off with left fielder number 12, Jersey Jensen.
First pitch strike right down Broadway. Kaylin Wilson in the circle here for Bear River. And as a true double elimination, Bear River has to lose twice. Also, Desert Hills has to lose twice there on the other field. This one rises high out of the zone here for a ball. It's a 4-1 lead in the 5th over there for Westfield. Or not Westfield, excuse me, Desert Hills. Sorry. Sorry. Swing and a miss here for strike 2.
Jensen caught watching first time around.
Fouls this one back. Yes, Desert Hills in lead 4-1. So both games, the same score.
All right, we're all the way to the top of 5. This game's going a little faster than earlier.
This ball rises high out of the zone, evens the count up at 2. This one shot at a roller. Routine out of first. Here for Bear River.
Right, Tisdale makes a great effort to reach out there and get that, but as Roach is behind her with the cleanup, she's got no one left to throw it to. So Jensen's safe on one. Following Jensen will be number 5, Elsie Hollingsworth. So 1 on, no outs for the Bears.
First pitch strike here from Wilson. Ball popped up and Tyre taking care of business here for out number 1.
So now 1 on, 1 out. But that will bring the Riverhawks back to the top of the lineup with number 3, Kylie Jorgensen. Jorgensen Jr., shortstop. She popped it up to second base, followed by a sac bunt.
Takes a high pitch, ball one. One out still with a runner on first here for Ridgeline. Bounce this one high on the backstop. Here's Wilson with the pitch. 1-1. Will miss outside. A little low here for ball two. Send this one foul again. Back to the backstop.
One out, one on.
There's a 2-2 pitch here from Wilson. Right down Broadway. Good hit here by Jorgensen. Putting 2 on here for Ridgeline. Only 1 out.
Right, that's a nice solid hit, just right up the middle. Aubrey opts to take the bounce. Good call.
So Bree will be back up here in the box. She will be the tying run.
Right.
The top of the fifth.
Bears only with a 3-point lead.
Bounce the first one back to the backstop.
Gardner 0 for 2. Not yet able to get on base.
The 0-1 here from Wilson. Sent out here to third. That'll drop. Score 1 run. Here for Ridgeline. Cutting into that lead now. Only trailing by 2. Still 2 on. Now on a Wallace will be back up here for Ridgeline.
So yep, still with 1 out. As you said, Jorgensen on 2, Gardner on 1. And senior third baseman. Future Longhorn, number 42, Ane Wallace. Prepares to step into the box for Ridgeline.
Should be your go-ahead. And they will just send her. Not giving her the chance. We'll load the bases up with 1 out.
So with an intentional walk after Wallace comes number 24, junior center fielder Ava Hess. Ava 1 for 2 at the plate.
Little check swing there. That's a strike. One out, bases loaded again here for Ridgeline. Wilson with a pitch. Trying to reach for that one. That one rises high.
Right, that comes in. It looks like it's right where you want it. And then as it lifts. And sometimes you have to do a little chasing.
That's behind at the count 0-2 here to Wilson. Killen sends another one in there. Hess sends it to the backstop.
Hess been hitting on the right side of the field today. Lucy's been in on both of those. One got past her, and the second one she was able to put out.
Wilson still ahead. Here's an 0-2 delivery with bases loaded, 1 out. Sends this one out center field. Aubrey Fry will get that one. They'll send another runner in.
So right, a nice deep hit, but as you said, that allowed Jorgensen to cross the plate.
The quick throw in keeps the runners at first and second.
So with 2 outs and 2 on, following Hess is right fielder number 1, Ava Butters.
Looks like Moya is going to come in as a speed runner here on second. Here for Ridgeline. Ridgeline still loaded up with speeds here with the runners on 1 and 2. 2 outs.
Butters with a sac bunt. And then an error to get on.
Taking that one inside here for ball 1. Bears holding on to a 1-run lead. We're in the top of the 5th. Pitch taken low, here for ball 2. Wilson with the 2-0, popped up and just out of the reach. Throw out of the first. Not in time. Bases loaded again here for Ridgeline. Time will be called there by Bear River. Little meeting in the circle. So still a 4-3 lead here for Bear River. 2 outs. Bases loaded.
Just a soft little hit, just up and over Wilson. As the Bears charge that, just not able to make the throw in time to get the out on 1. So as you said, 2 outs, loaded bases. Bears with only a 1-point lead. And coming up next for Ridgeline is number 4, Kennedy Dahlke. She has bunted both times up. Been able to move runners on both.
Come back to play. Here's Wilson and a hit by pitch. Brings him around. We'll tie this one up at 4. Still 2 outs. Still bases loaded.
Next up, senior number 25, Lou Nielsen.
Olivia in a big spot here for Ridgeline. Sends this one high out right field. Kendall Archibald We'll strand all the ducks on the pond out before Ridgeline gets back into this one. Ties this one up at 4 on the top of the 5th. Here's the 4A state softball tournament semifinal round. Up at the bottom half when we come back.
Stop by Twisted Sugar and pick your favorite gourmet cookies. There's 18 flavors available each week, as well as cookies of the month. You can even get a specialty order of mini cookies for your favorite team or something sweet for that special person in your life. Be a smart cookie and get that sweet at Twisted Sugar.
Bear River Animal Hospital takes care of small and large animals, providing pediatric care all the way up to senior pets. They deliver high-quality, customized vet services with their dedicated team. Services include exams, vaccinations, surgeries, dentistry, fully equipped laboratory and pharmacy, along with x-ray and ultrasound. Many of these same services can be conveniently provided on the farm. Bear River Animal Hospital is filled with highly trained animal lovers who will provide the best care for the animals in your life.
For all your project needs, shop at Greer's Hardware. Happily serving the community since 1976.
Giving Jensen one more pitch to warm up as we were waiting for Kennedy. Or maybe. Like here by the umps. Not sure what's going on, but a 4-4 game here on the bottom of the 5th. We're starting off with Marley Tisdale here from Bear River.
Right, we got two good pitchers. We've had some excellent defense. Lots of good hits by both teams. And yes, we start off with first baseman, sophomore number 16, Marley Tisdale.
Yeah, I think they were waiting for a ball to warm up with.
For Ridgeline, they've had Anne Wallace, Kylie Jorgensen, Elsie Hollingsworth, and Lou Nielsen on their infield. And in the outfield, starting in left, we have Jersey Jensen, Ava Hess, and Ava Butters over and right. Jensen still in the circle, and Kennedy Dalkey behind the plate. So Tisdale, generally quite a good hitter today, 0 for 2 so far.
Candy Lee here for the first pitch here in the bottom half of inning number 5. We'll start it off with the first pitch strike taken here by Marley Tisdale.
Marley, a sophomore. She was out on the injured list last year.
Reaches for this one. Gets a little Texas leaguer, and Bear River will start off with a runner on first.
Right, that's a nice solid hit for Tisdale. That's kind of where Bear River's been hitting this game. Just that shallow left center. Following Tisdale is our right fielder, who's made some excellent catches out there today. Number 2, Kendall Archibald. She's 1 for 2 at the plate.
That one in there for a strike. So Archibald leaves that one out there, doesn't pull it back. No outs, one on. Jensen with a pitch and a bunt. Moves Tisdale over to second. Sack bunt. Like you said, does its job.
Right, yep, that's exactly what's expected of her, and she was able to do a great job. Just lay that bunt down. So now with one out, Marley standing on second. Comes up number 10, London Gamble. Gamble also 1 for 2 at the plate.
One out, one on. Foul back here to the backstop.
London likes to take that first pitch, which I don't hate. A lot of pitchers I know try to make that. There's plenty of batters that watch that first pitch come in. So a lot of first pitch strikes. And man, if you know that's what it's going to be, go for it.
This one will rise high for a ball. Evens the count at 1.
Gamble in it, just the right side of second base last time around.
Slap foul. Battle continues. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gamble, just a freshman.
One out, Tisdale on second. Jensen readies another delivery. High out of the zone here for ball 2, evening everything out. Fun-filled day of softball with a couple weather delays, extension delay, and this one really good little poke. Marley Tisdale taking off, gonna go home. No, she'll pull it back. Runners on the corners here for Bear River.
Right, that's a great hit by Gamble. Again, just up and over the infield as we see it here. Just shallow in the right center field. So Gamble gets herself on, pushes Tisdale over into scoring position on third. And next up for the Bears, Ali Aoki, 2 for 2.
Conversation here with the head ump for the UHSAA.
So 2 on, only 1 out.
Had a couple conversations in this game that nothing really happens.
Yeah, we haven't seen any close plays or, you know, what I mean, controversial, I guess.
Still 1 out, runners on third and first. Pitch out. And that one will get past. Tisdale gives back the lead at Bear River. London Gamble stands on second. The throw down to third. Can't be handled.
We'll watch it here. Oh, just gets past her. Tisdale able to cross.
Aoki still in the box. Bear River back on top. In the bottom half of inning number 5. Taking strike. Evens the count. Getting London Gamble on second. Gamble watches this one outside here by Jensen.
So Allie coming into varsity play this year behind the plate.
And that one through the gap.
Oh, they're going to send her.
Nope, they're just pulling back. Like, never mind. Runners on the corners again. London Gamble now on a third. Soon to be London Hardy on first, as she usually comes in as a speed-up runner. Here for Allie Aoki. Another good poke here by Bear River.
Right, just a nice timely hit. She's really just done a great job with that this year. As we said, this is kind of her first year with varsity, and she's just really done a fantastic job behind the plate and in the box. So with only one out, as you said, runners on the corner again. And coming up for the Bears is number 3, Boston Lish. Boston's laid down 2 bunts today.
And time awarded this time. Lucy Roach called time. Was not awarded. So a free pitch sent in there from Jensen.
Right, the batters typically do that when the pitchers take a long time to get the pitch in.
Everybody's got their timing. Neither of them want to get it thrown off. A pitch outside here for a ball.
Lish, a senior left fielder.
Jensen readies the 1-0. This one popped up deep center field, tagging up Tisdale, or not Tisdale, excuse me, a Gamble. She'll cross, extend the Bear River lead, 6-4.
Right, that was a great hit. You know, as much as you don't want it to get caught, she was able to have a runner tag up and score. So Aoki stays on 1.
Now Hardy.
And now Hardy coming in for her. So 2 outs for the Bears, but it does bring the Bears back to the top of the lineup with number 25, Aubrey Fry. Fry, 3 for 3 today. Single, double, single.
Inside. Aubrey Fry again. Watching an inside pitch come at her here from Jensen. Kendall Lee falls behind 2 balls, no strikes. 2 outs. London Hardy on first. Fry with another take. Another miss here by Jensen, so Fry well ahead, 3-0.
Well, Jensen's had a lot of innings today.
Yeah, that's a lot of softball for Ridgeline. Even with the breaks in between. 4 straight inside pitches here from Jensen. Puts Aubrey Fry on first, moving the lineup around. Now we're to Sammy Tyre.
And really, that's only her second walk of the day. So Jensen's, well, of this game. So Jensen's really been doing a good job hanging in there.
With a pitch off speed in there for strike 1.
Yeah, Sammy, our freshman third baseman. Sammy yet to be on. Start off with a sack bunt.
Taking on an outside pitch. 1-1 count.
Then popped up her last 2.
Taken. Called strike. 1, 2. 2 outs. 2 on. Time called here by Tyre, and it's kind of like a flip of what the first game of the bracket play was with these two teams. Ridgeline led throughout the most of it, and Bear River coming back, just kind of there enough to hang in there, stay in it.
You just never know what's going to happen in these games.
Taking again. This one out of the zone. Evens the count up at 2. So 2's all the way across the scoreboard.
All right, Sammy knows what she's looking for. Hasn't seen it yet.
Jensen with a 2-2. Swung on right at her and will miss the ball, but will make the throw in time. Bear River will strand 2. But quick reflexes here by Jensen. One more look at it here on the CNR replay.
Right, that's a nice solid hit, just coming right up. And Jensen, thought she had a hold of it, but able to get it up, make the play.
Cleans it up and keeps the lead. Only 6-4 here for Bear River. We've played 5. Inning number 6 coming at you when we come back.
Great Basin Industrial has been building America with epic safety and quality since 2007, specializing in steel fabrication, machining, and paint. GBI engineers, ships, installs, and repairs a wide range of products. They design and build all steel and alloy work according to the highest industry standards. Let GBI help you get your project completed on time and on budget. If you're looking for work, join GBI's team for a great work environment, competitive pay, and benefits. Need something for your sweet tooth? Then stop by the grill for one of their tasty desserts. They have some new options, including pie varieties each week. Enjoy one of their delicious treats today. Monica Clevenger, a locally licensed realtor and notary public, has experience in the title business, equipping her with invaluable knowledge about the intricacies of property transactions. She can ensure everything goes smooth from start to finish. Besides great credentials, she has a genuine passion for helping people and building relationships based on trust and transparency. Let her make your real estate dreams a reality.
Top of the 6th, here in the semifinal round of the 4A State Softball Tournament. Get a true double elimination. Bear River has to be beaten twice.
Starting off for the Riverhawks is number 12, left fielder Jersey Jensen.
Trying to answer back after giving 2 runs back after taking a lead, but man, right down the third baseline, Sammy Tyre.
Right, that was a nice solid hit. Tyre's there, able to keep it in the pocket.
One more look at this as a bullet coming
Right,
right at you, Sammy.
That was just a solid hit.
A quick 1 up, 1 out here for Ridgeline.
Yes, nonetheless, that will be the first out. She'll be followed by number 5, Elsie Hollingsworth. Oh, excuse me. Looks like they're going to make a change.
We are changing it up. Gonna go do a little pitcher versus pitcher now. Kendall Jensen be up next here for Ridgeline. First pitch taken here for a strike.
Kendall Lee just been doing great in the circle for the Riverhawks.
Like I said, that's a lot of pitching during this tournament. Watches this one outside here for ball 1. Here from Caitlin Wilson Jr. still in the circle. Here for Bear River. Solid Community College commit.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Swing and a miss as this one crosses. Kind of jammed her up on that one, but swinging empty.
Right, a lot of good movement.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Already 1 out, nobody on.
I know she's really been working hard on that this year and seen a lot of success.
Little check swing here. They'll call it.
No.
Says did not go. Keeps the count up at 2.
1 out, nobody on.
Fouls this one back. And a Frank Mascadoo strikeout. That'll be number 4, I believe, here for Caitlin Wilson.
And you are right. I mean, again, a lot of good movement on that pitch. That will also bring the Riverhawks with 2 outs back to the top of the lineup with number 3, Kylie Jorgensen.
Pitch in there for a first pitch strike here from Caitlin Wilson.
Jorgensen with the fly out, sac bunt, and singled last time up.
A little off speed. Could kind of tell you she kind of lost the handle on that one. Ends up being a ball, ties the count up at 1. 2 outs and still nobody on.
Right. Aoki just doing a great job blocking that behind the plate.
Time called here by Ridgeline. Could be changing to something else for the batter up next. No, still Gardner in the circle. Or in the, sorry, the circle being the
on deck
circle. I can see how that could be confusing.
Yes. We got boxes, we got circles.
We got a 1-1 pitch coming up here from Wilson, and that'll be a hit by pitch. So the tying runner up to the plate, Brielle Gardner.
Brielle singled last time up. Brielle is a sophomore. Number 13. She's mostly just been hitting today.
Might have a different runner coming out here on first.
We are in the top of 6. So we are winding down with this game. Again, we knew it was going to be a close one, as always.
Gardner ready to step in the box.
All right, 2 outs, 1 on.
Caitlin Wilson. Ready's the first pitch in here, taken and fouled up and over. Again, the tie and run here at the plate. Chop back over to Lucy Roach. Make the tag? No, does not make the tag. So Strange. The tag being eluded here by Ridgeline. A conversation here with Coach Tyder. We get another call or another angle of it. Call for some help from the first baseline. Judge. And the change to out. So Bear River will strand a couple ridge lines on and keep their lead 6-4 as we go to the bottom half of inning number 6. So again, we'll step aside. Thank some of our sponsors. You're watching the 4A State Softball Tournament. This is the semifinal round. Moving on to the bottom half of inning number 6, brought to you by KSL Sports and UCCU Credit Union.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau agents have built relationships with you one conversation at a time. Let Kimberly Raydell and her team provide you with the best service for your home, auto, and life. Golden Spike Power Sports is still family-owned and operated, serving the Bear River community since 1947. We're here to take care of all your power sport needs, located right on Main Street. Come and check us out and experience the difference. Need something for your sweet tooth? Then stop by the grill for one of their tasty desserts. They have some new options, including pie varieties each week. Enjoy one of their delicious treats today. Be a smart cookie and head on over to Tree Mountain's Twisted Sugar. They even cater events with options for soda bar, mini cookies, mini brownies, and pretzels. Let Twisted Sugar help you get your caffeine fix and cater to that sweet tooth.
Bottom half of inning number 6. We got a final for the bottom half of the bracket. Desert Hills returning to the 4A State Championship round. It's the number 2 seed.
Yes, they did play Ridgeline last year. That is true. And then there were 3. Now the Bears going to start off with number 12, Bella Douglas. She started off this game with a home run, 2-run homer.
And this is the second time when a hit by pitch, she'll reach first.
So a home run, hit, intentional walk, and then hit again. Following her, following her is going to be number 4, Lucy Roach, making the final out of the top half of the inning. Roach started off with a single strikeout and then fielder's choice.
Kendall's pitch gets hits back over to Ane. Ridgeline. Gets 1 out. Does not complete the double play.
So 1 out, 1 on. Next up is sophomore first baseman number 16, Marley Tisdale. Tisdale 1 for 3.
Sends this one out in left field. Deep, not deep enough for Jersey Jensen to make it out in number 2.
Yeah, Tisdale likes that first pitch, just went after it. Kendall Archibald, one of the 5 seniors for Bear River, playing right field, steps into the box.
2 outs and 1 on. Taken outside, and it's called strike.
Kendall with a single, popping it up to shortstop, and then laid down a beautiful sac bunt.
Goes a little bit too far outside this time. Out of the zone here for the first ball. Evens the count up at 1. Popped out center field. And a quick bottom half of inning number 6. Bear River strands one runner on Ridgeline. Back up at the top of the 7th, trailing by 2 runs. We'll probably have the finale here in this one coming up as we reach the final inning, number 7, when we come back here in the 4A State Softball Tournament, brought to you by KSL Sports and UCCU Credit Union.
Your car carries you and those you love through the days and years. It deserves the best care you can give it. At Burt Brothers, we can help with that. We've been doing it better than anyone else since 1991, and we'll keep doing it to get you through all the important moments on life's roads. Because cars are more than how we get from here to there, they're how we get from there to here. Find your nearest store and discover special offers at burtbrothers.com.
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters.
Top of the 7th here in the semifinal round. Bear River in the lead 6-4, 3 outs away from punching their ticket. Ridgeline wanting to extend this one. Start off big here with Anne Wallace, future Texas commit. I guess not a future, she is a Texas commit, future Longhorn.
It has been signed.
First pitch here from Caitlin Wilson. Will miss outside here for ball 1. Again, we're glad to have you here for the last 2 days. Again, broadcast brought to you by KSL Sports, UCCU Credit Union, produced by Bear River Live, and this one going outside as well. Wilson starts off behind on the count, 2-0.
Anna got on with the walk last time. Not able to get in.
They just intentionally walked her. She didn't even step in the box. And Wilson's falling behind 3-0. Anne Wallace will head.
Yeah, there's been several intentional walks just thrown to the outside there.
Straightens this one out, hit hard, will reach Boston Lish out in the left field. Runner on here for Ridgeline, and the tying run coming up to the plate.
So no outs, 1 on. Center fielder, junior, number 24, Ava Hess. Ava 1 for 3 today.
Wilson going outside. Kendall Archibald able to keep that one in front of her. Anne stays at first.
That's Ali Aoki working hard behind the plate.
Who did I say?
Kendall Archibald.
I didn't
Kendall,
wanna,
you're getting shout outs right and left today.
I didn't want to miss her name again. It's been a long day. Here's Wilson with another pitch. That one in there for a strike.
Well, we've announced Kendall for several years
now. What
now.
other position do we want her at?
She's playing everywhere today, doing a lot of great things. And she has.
Follows it up with an outside pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike.
No outs, and Anne standing on first.
Little poke out here, and Bella Douglas stretched out for that one. Comes up empty, and 2 on the go-ahead run. Stepping up to the plate here for Ridgeline.
Right, great effort by Douglas, but man, it just went a little too far for her. So just a nice little poke for Hess. Following Hess will be number 1, Ava Butters.
Two on with still no outs. He says, Butters, your go-ahead runner.
Right, and she singled last time she came up. So Bear's still looking for an out.
Ball's back, high pitch, ball 1. Again, Ridgeline trying to extend this one. Wilson with the pitch, shows bunt, goes foul.
Right, kind of shoots that back into her dugout. The direction of her dugout, at least. And she is the go-ahead run.
The pitch and a bunt, foul. That one ricochets off her bat up into her face mask, then down. Wilson ahead now, 1-2.
Right, if she bunts again this next time, it's going to have to be a fair ball.
Smacked over, and Douglas sends it over to 1 for out number 1. Ane standing on third. Ready to come across here for Ridgeline.
So 1 out, 2 on. Ridgeline threatening to score. And up comes number 4, Kennedy Dahlke.
Ava Hess stands on second as well here for Ridgeline. Little inside pitch, fouled away though. Swatted back here by Kennedy. And Desert Hills watching this one, seeing who they will play. Tomorrow afternoon, 11 o'clock, first pitch. Gail Miller Field, fouled away again. It's Wilson ahead, 0-2, 1 out, 2 on. Again, Wallace on third. Hess on second. Wilson with the 0-2 inside. Got her to bite on that on the first pitch. Holds back this time. Oh, 1 ball, 2 strike count.
Right, we knew it would come down to the 7th inning, and here we are.
Keeps fouling these ones away.
Right, she's getting a piece of it. Just looking for a solid connection.
Kennedy now the go-ahead. That one will miss. Kennedy find her way back into the count. Tied at 2 now.
Right, Right, she too, just kind of waiting for that special pitch.
Wilson with the delivery. This one popped up high, playable. Aoki underneath it, and we'll get out number 2.
So here we are with 2 outs. 2 on. Bears still in the lead, so
Riverhawks.
Riverhawks has to get at least 2 to keep this game going.
And the 2 are on there, the go-ahead. Coming up to the plate, senior Olivia Nielsen.
Yes, and Lou has hit some pretty deep hits today, so we'll see if she can continue that here.
And a big spot here for the senior. Nielsen takes here on the first pitch. High in the zone, called ball. Wilson with the 1-0 inside. Nielsen steps back in, hitting the count 2-0.
Right, the Bears are 1 out away from ending this game.
Inside again. Called strike.
Wilson, a junior, she'll be back for the Bears next year.
Big moments here for both of these ladies. 2-1 swung on, hit deep, out in center field. And Kendall Archibald doing what she's done all game long, but this time will send Bear River to the 4A state championship game against Desert Hills.
Yes, Miss Kendall Archibald has ended the last 3 innings. Just kidding, there's one up there too, but 3 of the innings today with great job out there. So we don't have to go to 2 games today. The Bears able to finish it off in 1.
And then give credit to Ridgeline, that's a lot of softball and to be
a ton
in it. After a battle against Payson this morning, moving into this afternoon, dealing with all the
rain delays,
the moving to a new location, and yeah, all the things.
Right, and of course we don't want to get ahead, but we know we're going to have another good competition between these 2 teams next year, so we look forward to that as well.
Yeah, Ridgeline only losing Olivia Nelson and Anya Wallace.
Right.
Right,
both will be missed.
Pretty big shoes to fill.
Absolutely, but they're also loaded with juniors, so they're going to have just a ton of experience for next year.
So 11 o'clock first pitch, Miller Field. It'll be Bear River against the Desert Hills Thunder.
And they've only met up once this year?
They did. Very first.
Early on.
Was it the very first game? No, it was probably the second.
When they went down to St. George for that tournament.
Yeah, so a rematch. Desert Hills looking for revenge. The ultimate revenge. Here now at the 4A state championship round.
Right, as they came in second last year. You know they don't want to do that again. So yeah, I expect another good game tomorrow and on Friday.
I'd like to thank these sponsors for allowing us to bring you this coverage. And also KSL Sports and UCCU Credit Union for covering the 4A state softball bracket play here at Spanish Fork. We'll continue on here tomorrow. We'll go to Gil Miller Field at BYU with your final Bear River 6, Ridgeline 4. See you tomorrow for game 1 of a best-of-3 series for the 4A state championship game. Good night.